Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Ugly Annealer. Excellent purchase. I am new to the reloading game, however feel like for the money and the price, this item does the trick. Comes somewhat disassembled. You do have to put on a couple of things, but it is very simple and easy to perform. Just follow the instructions. Comes with a few preset items in here that you can change out. 338, 300 Win Mag, 270, 223, and then 308 is already loaded. To change them out, simply go in here, use the Allen wrench, pull it out, exchange it, put it back in. The item or the package does come with a set of Allen wrenches. Comes on with additional wheel to make the bottom wheel larger for 50 BMG. Comes with a spare tool kit or tool accessories to replace anything that may get broken. Feed tray, fully adjustable. Simply loosen, this pulls out, aids in the ability to load brass in there once you've done cleaning them or whatever process you do. I prefer to clean them first in dry media, put them in, anneal, then tumble just to get any excessive annealing off. Over here you can see on the mechanism, as the rounds get fed down to the wheel, it spins around, comes and lands right here on this wheel, which is timed. You basically set the timer for the amount of annealing that you want to be completed, which is dependent on your brass and thickness. Once it's complete after the end of the rotation, this simply opens up, drops the brass down on the tray, and then into the container. Use a piece of metal or something to catch the hot brass. Otherwise you will end up with a sticky mess or burning on your hardwood bench. This is adjustable. Right here, if you twist it out, depending on the size of the case, you can change that out. I felt being down right at the very end, for my purposes with reloading 223, 308, 6-dasher, that seems to work the best. The machine's very easy to set up. You will have to mess with the timing per your brass, and I found that to be easily done, especially out here in the garage. I just turn off the lights and run a piece of brass through and try to see if I can time it just perfect. I think for me, right around 38 to 40 seems to be the appropriate time to get it to the glowing, almost glowing red portion where it's not over annealed. See the little monitor up top tells you exactly the speed that you need to go on. I just record down this type of brass, which happens to be Peterson cartridge. However, I found that the Federal cartridges seem to be a little bit different, and so I've had to change timing based off the cartridge. So to get a look at it while it runs without the flame being on, I just turn it on to the dedicated time frame that I want. So this is about at a level 38. Gives it some amount of time. Drops it off, and then it reloads the next piece of brass. You can keep the torch just sat to the side, which is what I prefer to do. However, there is a holder to the side that you can adjust out and give you a different angle. I found that sometimes it needs to be adjusted during the process, which makes it really hard to actually use that, but some people find it appropriate to use for their purposes. I have found that that is not the case for me. overall satisfied with this product. Leave any questions, comments down at the bottom, and I'll try to answer them as best I can. All right, thank you.